Hello everyone, I am Helen Pedroso. I am the CEO of Kari Design, and today I'm here to share something really special with y'all. If you don't know me, I have been working with strategic design and organizational culture for almost 10 years now, and I have learned a lot in that journey. Something that I've learned is that there's a lot of tools out there. They're super helpful depending on where you are, and that's the thing. Not a lot of the tools tell you where in your journey to use them. For example, if you don't know where you want to go, how are you going to plan on a step-by-step, super detailed kind of basis on what you're going to do? That doesn't really work, right? It depends on the stage that you are on your planning and on the clarity that you have on what you want to pursue. And so, because of that, I have developed the New Year's Guide, which is a super simple 3 tool step-by-step kind of thing that you can do, and it's gonna take you like 15-20 minutes tops, half an hour tops, honestly. And something that I have learned throughout this past 10 years is that plans mostly are not supposed to be followed through completely, or at least not as you idealize them. And the reason for that is just because, like, a pandemic can come along and mess up with all of your plans, and everything that you assumed would be there or could support you in the things that you're planning can just go away like that. And it doesn't really have to just be like a super big thing like a pandemic. It could be like anything else, like you get sick and your timeline just get messed up, or it could really be anything. So here we're gonna go through the step-by-step process of how I do it every year for myself for the past 4 years now, I think. And it always helps me. This is also a system that I should warn you, like, for us to begin with all the disclaimers. This is a system for you to go through every month, every quarter. It's super simple, but it can keep you on track and change ways really easily and as you need, like per your demand, not per your biggest, most amazing plan. I've tried a lot of tools throughout the years, and even though they're super supportive for you to gain clarity and to map things and, all those different purposes, these 3 tools are the ones that I've found to be the most helpful to me in my process. So I hope they help you as well. I know that, as the new year is coming, a lot of people are started to plan and start to like have new goals and dreams and plan towards them. So I really hope that this helps, and let us know what you think. So after, you're done with it, let us know how your experience was. And we're happy to hear from you and your journey. But with no further ado, let's start with all the steps for you to build up your New Year's Guide.
Hey guys, so let's get started with the New Year's tools and let's get right on to it. So here's a little introduction, explaining a little bit about what to expect and what you're going to see in front of you. It's super simple, super quick. As you can see, there's just 6 pages here. So let's get right to it because you can read this later. So the first tool that I really like is basically, I call it Bio. So this is a feed forward for you guys who know feedback. This is a feed forward tool. And I use it a lot on my organizational culture clients, on my strategic design clients. This is a very, corporative known type of tool. The thing is, what I found out is that it can be super helpful to use it for ourselves. And it's super simple too. So basically what you're going to do is look back 6, 12 months, whatever amount of time you want, and make a list of the things that you want to stop. You can write the list of things you want to stop doing, you want to stop bringing with you. So like memories, feelings, whatever you just don't want to carry on with you, just put it in the column of the stop column. And then everything that you want to start, that you want to bring in, that you want to open space for, that you want, just fresh, new, whatever things, attitudes, actions, feelings, hobbies, whatever those things are, just put them in the start list column in the middle. And then the continue one is for you to look back and see what are the things that you've been bringing with you, carrying with you, attitudes, habits, routines, hobbies, whatever, like things you want to carry on with you and continue in the following year, 3 months, month that you're planning here. Then we're going to go to the next tool, which is Hey. Hey is a tool for you to basically make lists. I love lists, so forgive me about, asking you guys to make so many lists, but it's super helpful. And I try to make the lists as synthetic as possible. So I try to use like single words or phrases that use up to like 3 to 5 word stops each. Make a list of them. So Hey is a super simple tool that's going to require you to basically think forward now and think of how, who you will be 3-6 months from now, whatever amount of time you want to put in here, right? And then the basic steps are like to write yourself a letter from the future. So what does the person from the future have to say to you? What would you say from your future self perspective to who you are right now? What are your advices? What are the things that you imagine you would need to become or do or achieve or keep focused at, whatever those are? So just write down things that also you can start today, right? And make that list, write yourself a letter, use all of this space and, just get creative with it. Also, this tools, you don't need to print this to use this, right? You can just do it by hand in another notebook if you want. So yeah, it's basically a letter from the future to you now, right? Giving you like advice, kind reminders from the future. And so you can keep yourself focused. And also like, if you can write down some things that you can start doing today to realize the things that you're putting on that item, it might be worth doing a list of those things too. And then the last tool for this New Year's guide is basically for you to remind yourself how to do things. It's a how-to little tool that will give you like this basic question, yes or no answer, so you can help yourself review what you're doing. And if you need, to review what you wrote in the 2 tools before this one. So do you still want the same things that you wrote before? If yes, how much of your list did you get done so far? Nothing, a bit, everything, and all of those things guide you to what can you do tomorrow to get it done. And then just act on those things, just like the little next steps that you can get tomorrow. And then, just get it done. And if you don't want the same things, then what is the thing that you want to get done this year? And just focus on that. Don't, if lists and a bunch of things keep you unfocused, then just do the one thing that makes the most sense to you right now, that you're the most focused at. And focus on the little things that you can get done today, tomorrow, and get on it. That's basically it. Here is a little, a little final message for you guys. If you want to tell us about your experience on our Instagram or email, let us know. We're here for you. We'd love to hear from you guys. And also, here's my tip for you. In the letter, going back a little bit, just try to be super, sensitive, cool, be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't try to make like super lists. Really try to like close your eyes and tap into the future self version of you and talk to this person. If you don't want to write the letter, that is fine. The thing here that is super important, in my opinion, sometimes I don't write the full letter, is like, I just close my eyes and I see the person I want to be in X amount of time. And I ask this person, like, what is the kind reminder that you have for me? And then I just make a note of that. And that really helps me for like a good amount of months, if not the entire year. Yeah, guys. So this is the New Year's guide. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let us know if you have any questions on our Instagram, on our email, and share your stories with us. We will love to hear how your experiences are going, and if you have any suggestions so we can make it better for next year. That's it. Happy New Year and happy planning for y'all. I hope you can enjoy it.